Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world right now. This is Benjamin again, and I'm doing a small update on my 911, and also showing you a new model kit I had, and some additional photo etch parts which I managed to buy for it. However, first things first, we get to the 911. I have basically got the decals I said I would get from Jagermeisters, and they seem to be going down ridiculously well. And I mean ridiculously well. The initial body shell has more or less been finished when it comes to putting on the decals. Now, I'll show you the front end first. You can just about, I'll put it the right way up, just about see that. And the side. I'll just zoom up on the side here a little bit more, and on the front. As you can tell, it seems to be going rather well. Now I'm basically doing it only in two colours, which is orange and black, because I tend to think if you just do too many colours, it will just make something look completely ridiculously over the top. I'll also show you the rear, which is finished now, more or less finished. I just kept the rear simple, and if you see, there is actually no seam line along here, because I basically welded them together using some Mr. Hobby, this stuff, because it works a treat when putting them together. That's initially as far as I got with the body shell. As for the main build, I've just done the engine. As you can see, I've put the covers in orange, the airbox cover, the suspension. That's all I've really done regarding the engine build. There's a few bits of gunmetal there, as you can see, a bit of white on the end, and I've kept the chrome, and the suspension arms are in black, as you can just about make out. So that's basically the 911 build so far. It's going pretty well, considering I've made some other ones before. Now we come to another model kit I bought. Bought it a couple of days ago. Excuse me while I just clear this. Bought it a couple of days ago, like I said. I've never done this one per se, but I have done this particular model, but the year before. The model before this one. And it is another Tamiya model of the Nismo R34 GTR Z-Tune. I actually bought this off of someone from a Facebook page I'm on, and got a pretty good deal with it, you know, pretty good deal. Now this says it also comes with a pack that does, which you can add photo etch parts. And since I'm enjoying doing photo etch parts, I thought I'd go for the pack. And what I'll do is I'll show you a full review of that in another video. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Yeah, I probably will do it tomorrow. But I'll show you the photo etch pack I've got here. Direct from Japan, only arrived today. And basically this thing, if I show you here, you get your brake discs, your hub discs, your intercooler cover with the, I think that's a sort of a mask, a Nismo mask. You get all the number plates you need here, and here you get your mesh grills to go over the front, and that is for, I believe, the rear intercooler for the brakes, I believe, or could be an oil cooler, I'm not too sure. You also have up here, as you see, that is a real metal exhaust muffler. You also, with this pack, get some Nismo at the back here, some Nismo stickers and some carpeting stickers which are pre-cut, which makes it a hell of a lot easier to actually put them on the inside of the model. To say the least, I am looking forward to using this, and I believe it will actually physically enhance the model, because the Z-Tune, you can actually see quite a lot of the mechanism with the brakes. Maybe not so much so with the engine, because there is none, but that's neither here nor there really. It was just basically meant to be a model which is just a roadside model, not a big tech model. I'm in two minds about what colour to actually physically do it. A friend of mine showed me a ghosting technique when it comes to a paint job. It's a little bit complicated to do, especially if you're doing it in enamels, but he says what you could do is you do the normal, you put down your enamel paint first, your undercoating paint, which could be, say, a chrome or a silver. Sorry about the background noise, okay, just ignore that, not much I can do about that. Like I said, it's just putting down a chrome or a silver, or well, any colour basically you're using as the coating of the chrome or what have you, and over the top you put a shade lighter or a shade darker, depending which way you want to go. Now, I may or may not do this. I'm not really confident enough to do such a model kit in a way like that, because I don't want to ruin the model kit, because I don't want to ruin the body shell, because it's a damn good body shell and it'd be rather complicated to actually clean it up. So I may just plumb for the kind of like a two-tone enamel finish, like a silver with a pewter, say, bottom, so like a silver over pewter. But yeah, like I said, the 911 is coming on pretty well. I still haven't finished the 934 because I've been working a lot, and yet again I'll be working quite a lot in the next 10 days. I'll be working quite a lot. Then I'll try and get as much as I can done. Before I go, I just want to show you the wheels and tyres for this 911, which are here. As you can see, I kept the chrome rim just barely, and I put the tyre on. I know that they don't usually have the Dunlop decal, but I've got quite a few of these left, and I've been putting these yellow ones on. We could probably just about make them out in the light. Yeah, there you go. So I'll be putting the decals on the car. Well, the tyre decals on. I'm going to put a clear coat on once all the decals have settled fully. I put down the micro set and the micro sole on top of them. Seems to have worked pretty well, and just going to leave it. I'm going to give it a spray of the clear coat which I use, which I can't say enough, and then going to paint around the window frame with probably a semi-gloss black, just as a contrast to the gloss black. I don't really know, I may use gloss black, just keep it consistent, and then hopefully just finish off all the bits as necessary, and then put it next to the 934 if I ever get that finished, and show you guys when I finished, and then I'll start on the Z-Tune. I knew I said to start on the Falcon, but that's a bit too much of a project, and like I said, I still don't know really what grade to use on the exterior. I also have one model, as you just saw me looking at it, which I am desperately trying to start. It's not a plastic, it's a resin, and I'm trying to figure whether I should start it while the weather here is good. I might do, but it needs a lot of rubbing down. A lot of bits need getting rid of. The moulding needs to be perfectly smooth. I should imagine it would take a long time to actually prep up. But I'm feeling a lot more confident about getting it done with the airbrush, etc., because I've done a lot more work with an airbrush now. I'm getting more confident as I go along. Like I said, I'm no expert with models. I just do it as for fun, etc., etc. Who knows? Maybe give it a year, maybe 2 years. I may start entering online competitions. I don't know. But like I said, I'll be reviewing this and chucking a review of that in, probably on my next video, which will be probably tomorrow, so I can get all that figured out for you. Like I say, if anybody out there can help me with the Falcon colours, I'd be most appreciative of that, and I can also sort of start working on it. So here's to you lot out there, all the model makers or anybody who happens to be watching this. Thanks very much for watching. Get another video out hopefully soon, and then I'll give you the review of the Z-Tune possibly tomorrow. As for now, good night.